client-side validation, and once the form gets through the client-side validation, it hits the server. But what if the client had JavaScript disabled in the browser? Then that would mean that our client-side validation wouldn't work. So to simulate this, we can comment out our JavaScript, because the JavaScript wouldn't respond if the client had it disabled in the browser. And we can do some server-side validation. So after the script tag, the closing tag of the JavaScript, we can do a PHP opening tag and a PHP closing tag, which means anything in between these tags will get interpreted as PHP by the server. So we can say if is set, and inside this set function we can say post submit, and we can close the if statement. So this basically says if the form has been submitted. Remember the method that we used back in the form is post, and yep, here's post, and the name of our submit button is submit. So if this if statement is basically saying if the submit button is pressed, and we'll open this if statement up. So if this submit button is pressed, we need to check, but first of all we need to take in the variables. So we'll take in name, which is equal to post, name, and we'll take in our couple of variables, age and email. So we'll set this one equal to email. We've got post here because the method's post, remember. Email. And we can say that do something fancy here. We can say that the name length, the length of the username, is equal to function PHP called string length, which basically calculates the length of the string. So we give it as an input, so we'll give it the string name as the input. And now what we can do is we can check to see if they've left the name field blank by saying if empty name, if name's empty, then what you need to do is echo, which is a PHP function for output to school. You must enter a name. And then we can kill the script so it doesn't go any further because we've entered blank for name by saying exit. However, the else to that is going to be else, meaning that they've not left it blank, they've put in some text. If name length is less than 5. It's not greater than 5 or equal to 5. Then echo name must be greater than or equal to 5 characters. And then again, exit to kill the script. Oh, fix the way there. So let's just save that just now. So let's go to our form. Let's reload. Oh, taking its time there. And let's leave the name field blank. And it says you must enter a name. So let's enter a name that's less than 5 characters, John. You must enter a name greater than or equal to 5 characters. So let's put my full name, John. It accepts that, so that's fine. So the name validation is working on the server side. So in regards to the email, we will just check the length of this 6 minutes. Then need to be quick now. So we say if empty. Let's copy the structure. Save a bit of time. If empty email, you must enter email. Regard to the email validation, we will use if not filter var email filter validate email this is not valid email. So let's check this works. So we should have the email validation now. So let's reload. Let's put in a valid name. You must enter an email. So that's right. So let's enter an email, the one that's not valid. This is not a valid email, so that's right. And then let's enter a valid email. And it accepts it. So we've got the name validation and email validation working on the server side. Let's check how we're doing for time. I think